What's up, everyone? Today I'm here to bring you guys something awesome and something you guys have probably wanted back on the channel for quite some time, but we got a box just right here. What is in that box, you will find out here in a sec. Okay, right off the bat, what is in the box? Let's open this bad boy up. Oh, we see two fish swimming around. What could they be? Let's get them out of this box and into their quarantine tank. Okay, so looking at the packaging, these fish were triple bagged. So we had 1, 2, 3 bags. Each bag was tied independently. With transporting fish like this, yes, it's better safe than sorry. They were transported with a cold pack right there to keep the water temp a little bit cooler. But as you guys can see, yes, these are some sturgeon. This lungfish is coming out of this tank while a cooler water change is being done to this tank to try and drop the temperature while we raise them up just a little bit. And they're going to go ahead and quarantine in this 135 here. And then we have plans for their next tank. And what will that be? You'll have to stay tuned and find out. But you guys are probably all asking, you know, what happened to the other sturgeon, the larger high white diamondback that we had. We answered that question many times. Well, you know, for a while there, it was thought to be that there was only one sturgeon facility in the United States that can furnish these beautiful high white diamondback sturgeons, and I am here to tell you that that is not the case. These are, you know, proof in the flesh. These are spawn of some really nice super white diamondback sturgeons. We have living proof right here that there is another sturgeon facility, a contender that can furnish and fulfill all of your wholesale needs. He also sells to the general public. So if you guys want some, you know, high white diamondback sturgeon for yourself, I will go ahead and link them in the description. You know, these guys came in and they look just amazing to me. Look at the fins. There's no clamped fins on them. Their gills look awesome. The coloration is just unbelievable. Oh my God. I can't wait to see these guys actually out of the bag. But we've got about 30 minutes or so that they're going to have to float around in this bag before I can go ahead and release them. We use that time to move this big lungfish down here. Okay, so check these guys out. They lost a little bit of color. That's just from the stress of the move, but they are very active and they will get their coloring back. They are just so active. Let's see if they will eat. Here we go. Usually, you know, a healthy fish, look at all that yellow on their underbelly. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Let them go ahead and smell it. I guarantee you they'll go down and start eating. Look at that. Sturgeon are doing great. The smaller one is just gobbling them up. The big guy will probably go down in just a minute. He smells it. There he goes. Love seeing these guys eat. You see how their mouth just like protrudes out? Super duper cool. If you guys keep these things fed, they will grow pretty fast. And after speaking with the supplier, he feels that if you stick these guys outside, they kind of going to get less coloration on them. Also think a little bit the pH has to do with it. But we're going to keep these guys inside for quite some bit to get them on a super nice eating schedule. You can see this guy is pretty fat. Working on fattening up that guy, but we're going to go ahead and get these guys on multiple time a day feeding schedules. That guy's already going to town. They actually both are. So you know that's great signs. A healthy, happy fish will start eating straight out of the bag, as did these guys. Absolutely love these things. Can't wait to watch them grow and progress. I might keep one inside on display. I might throw them both in the monster pond. Might throw them in the pond outside. We shall see. I did mention these guys came from Florida, from FF Aquatics. So these guys are doing amazing. If you want to get one for yourself, go ahead and check him out. He does have Facebook and Instagram. You can go ahead and purchase one of these bad boys at a steal of a price. Some of the best ones that I've seen. He does have larger ones and smaller ones too, depending on your budget. As well as he does offer a bunch of other fish as well. Not only a great selection of pond fish, he also does tropicals, oddballs, and some saltwater as well. So go ahead and check them out. I'll go ahead and link them in the bio. But while these guys settle in, you'll get many updates on these sturgeon as they come along. I'm a little bit excited that these guys are a little bit more warm water tolerant, being bred down in Florida. So we shall see what these guys can do. So you'll get many updates as these guys grow out. So you guys can go ahead and follow along. We've got a few more things to talk about. Okay, right up top here, you guys see we have a little bit of what's going on here. Well, this scat, he ended up contracting some sort of fungal disease out there. I don't know if one of the plecos went after him. He's still eating, and we caught it early, so I've got him in here with some medication now. But he should heal up. It was on this side. It's almost completely gone off of this side as well. And we had to take our little bass out of the 580. He started getting picked on, so I brought him in here to heal up as well. You know, it is warming up, so things are moving along. Big growth spurt on this Armadas here. We're gonna have to move him up to that 2200 very soon. What we got over here, Jerry is putting in some guppy grass into the puffer tank. See, you got that little spot there, and then he's got that spot right there. So just adding more plants where we can. We had to put a new light onto this 90 gallon because the old one burned out. I think that was our last fluorescent bulb as well. We are officially all LEDs. Yeah, I don't think there's a single one left. We've been swapping them out and doing what we can, but we also have something new on the radar. So back here, you guys know we have the jow in that tank and the jow in this tank. We've been throwing around the idea of potentially putting the jow in that tank back there down into the monster pond or the 3000. So you guys have to let me know in the comments what you guys think. He could come in here, take over as the true alpha of this pond. He's only about 26 to 28 inches now, but my God, does he have a freaking attitude. I had to pull a couple fish out of that there already that I tried in with him, and he just did not like. So we are thinking about, you know, moving him either into the monster pond or into that 3000 right there. Either way, it'll be a massive upgrade for him. And there's really not a whole lot of fish in this monster pond, but our boys are getting big. Brutus is on another growth spurt. He is getting so fat and chunky, and so is Mr. Bruiser over here. He is putting on some size. Okay, over here in this 580, you can see the Paraiba is on yet another growth spurt. That albino goonch is doing amazing back there as well. But this high shine arrow and this albino arrow is going to have to be bumped up to a larger tank here soon. They are growing pretty fast. High shine's probably at about 2 foot right now, and they're just feeling a bit cramped in here. And where is he at? This tigerfish, he is due for an upgrade here soon too. I am actually thinking, because him and the other VATF are around the same size, depending on how they act with each other, you might be able to get them in the same tank. We've had it in the past. We might try it, we might not. But we can also even try that 750 over there, or the 1000 gallon back in that corner. That'll be a great upgrade for them. Those are 4 foot wide tanks. I think that one would be the absolute best. It's 10 by 4. And then that one's only 8 by 4. So this is 10 by 3. he would do a little bit better in there. It's 10 by 4, so he'd get a little bit more swim room. Looking at this back tanks right here, you can see I've got all the dry rock going in on this right side. The tank is cycling up and ready. It's already had used media in it as well, so it is ready for fish. When we have saltwater rescues come in, we can use for there. Or, you know, we can start putting a light on it and start putting the corals in there and start converting the reef tank over to this, because the corals in there are just suffocating each other. They really need moved out. In that center tank, we put that Aethiopicus lungfish, the true marbled lung. Those guys can get upwards of 6 feet long. So he's growing in there. He's still healing up. And let's go around the other side. Okay, and over here we had all of that rose quartz. These were black tanks, so we had all the, you know, coral rock over there. So I put the rose quartz in here. We have the female gold dovite in here. And we're just going to let her get all healed up and looking back nice before we try breeding her again. But it gives these tanks some purpose yet again over here. The cichlid tank is looking amazing. And as I was saying, here we go. There is that jowl I was talking about with the attitude on him. He is just a prick, but we love him. Okay, just talked to my dad about it, and he's comfortable. We're going to take all this GSP and basically take out to that other saltwater tank and let these other corals have some more room to grow and spread them out some. Let this GSP just run rampant and grow like crazy in there. Probably take a couple of these bigger tangs out as well, give them some more room. And we can actually start selling off fragments of this GSP as well. Caught it right when it went through its little lightning cycle. Always trips me out. So we got that going for us. We'll probably end up doing that here soon. So you'll have this small 90-gallon reef tank. And then you'll have this 195. We'll end up taking the 4-foot reef breeder light and sticking on this 195 here. And then taking one of the newer 3-foot, sticking on the 90-gallon in there. And both will have some amazing spots to grow. And then all this coral can just be covered in that green star polyp. And as people, you know, want to buy it, cool. If not, then we do what we do. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We got a lot in tune for us. We got this, you know, tank sale happening here soon. I think this weekend or next weekend it'll be. We'll definitely put out some stuff on that, but we are gearing up for it. We got to clean out some room. All these plants are going to be going outside. Pretty much up to here will all be open. Those will all be outside. And we'll be able to clean out some room in here. We'll get some space on the back shelves. We'll clean it out a bunch. And this place is going to start looking a lot different around here. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, stay fishy, my friends.